The Young and the Restless latest spoilers. New and improved Phyllis tested. Sharon suspects Adam's dirty tricks. Nate manipulates Victoria with proposal. Billy offers to run Jabat. Hello everyone, I am Samia. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your subscription is very important for us. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Friday, August 11. New and improved Phyllis tested. Sharon suspects Adam's dirty tricks. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, August 11, reveal that Daniel Ramalotti Jr. will refuse to back down. Although Daniel will be pleased that Phyllis Summers changed her plea to guilty and worked out a deal to protect her children, he'll still have concerns. Daniel will probably admit he's glad Phyllis will avoid prison, but he may think there's more work to be done when it comes to truly turning her life around. It's one thing for Phyllis to say she's going to change. It's quite another for Phyllis to actually do it. As a result, Daniel may be skeptical about Phyllis actually sticking to this new and improved version of herself. Although Daniel will always love Phyllis, Young and the Restless spoilers say he'll proceed with caution and try to avoid getting burned again. That could leave Phyllis extra determined to prove she's worthy of reestablishing a bond with both Daniel and Summer Newman Abbott. At Newman Enterprises, Nate Hastings will land in a tight spot. After Victoria Newman reveals a new demand regarding the Newman Media and Augustus merger, it'll force Nate to work a bit harder. There'll be some situation where Nikki Newman calls Nate out, so she may push him to admit he has ulterior motives. Nate might stick to his story about Newman Media and Augustus merging to avoid being redundant, but Nikki may suspect there's more going on. Yander fans know Audra Charles is pushing Nate to make this merger happen to save her career, so he'll try to keep the scandal that could erupt quiet. At some point, Nate will make a rogue move that could put everything in jeopardy, so he'll really be playing with fire at the office. As for Adam Newman, he'll land on Sharon Rosala's bad side again. This could involve Adam pushing Audra as his second in command, since that's the job she wants in return for her part in all this. Sharon will have a strong hunch that Adam's up to his usual dirty tricks, so she may remind him this was supposed to be a fresh start. It'll be obvious that Adam is still obsessed with acquiring Newman Media, so Sharon won't be happy about that. Once Sharon gets the latest updates, she'll deliver a stern warning. Sharon may worry that Adam's going to blow this for all of them if he doesn't truly commit to heading down a better path. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon and Nick Newman will struggle to keep Adam in line as this collaboration moves forward, so stay tuned for more news on their venture. The Young and the Restless recap. Thursday, August 10. Nate manipulates Victoria with proposal. Billy offers to run Jabat. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Thursday, August 10, reveals that Audra Charles will seem impatient as she calls Nate Hastings and pushes for updates on whether he's talked to Victoria Newman about merging Newman Media with Augustus. Nate will push Audra to give him some time before he joins Victoria and Nikki Newman for a meeting. That'll give Nate a chance to insist he's looked over the numbers and decided that Adam Newman's idea makes sense to avoid redundancies. Nikki will act like Nate wants to defy Victor Newman, but he'll make it clear that he's not suggesting they do anything behind Victor's back. Victoria will think it's best to let Adam crash and burn on his own, especially since she won't want to give him the satisfaction of getting what he wants. However, Nate will urge Victoria not to make this personal and just do what's best for business. Despite feeling like it'll be a tough sell to Victor, Victoria will admire Nate's passion and will agree to think about it. At the GCAC on Thursday's Young and the Restless episode, Adam will sit down at Audra's table to seek news on her progress, so Audra will insist she's got a two-step plan in motion. Although Adam will worry that Audra's stalling, she'll insist Nate is working on Victoria while she waits for Victor to return from his current trip. This is a conversation that Audra needs to have with Victor in person, so Adam will understand that. At the same time, Adam will feel like the clock is ticking since he'll want to make Newman Media part of the Augustus and Kirsten Incorporated merger before they go public next week. Audra will wonder where she'll land after this merger happens and will know she'll no longer be able to run the show. Adam, Nick Newman, and Sharon Rosales will all be in charge of everything, but Audra will want to be second in command. Although Audra will want it in writing that she'll retain a position of power, Adam will scoff since she doesn't have leverage. Audra will hint about having a couple cards left to play and will act like she's the best person for the job anyway. In the end, Adam will push Audra to make Newman Media part of the merger like she's supposed to, and then they'll see about the rest. Afterward, Adam will cross paths with Nate, who'll call Adam out for his despicable and pathetic blackmail scheme. Since Nate sold out his own family, Adam won't think he has any room to talk. Adam will suggest the difference between them is that he actually embraces the kind of person he is, and he'll think Nate needs to do the same. Once Nate returns to Victoria at Newman Enterprises, she'll admit she's given his earlier idea some thought and believes it has merit. That said, Victoria will insist she has one caveat. Next, Billy Abbott will meet with Tucker McCall and Ashley Abbott about working for them inside Jabug to push Diane Jenkins Abbott over the edge. Billy will wonder what's in it for him, so Ashley and Tucker will insist he can run Jabug once they take over. After Tucker and Ashley push the idea of Billy stepping out of Jack Abbott's shadow, he'll decide he's in. When Billy's alone, he'll text Jack about Ashley and Tucker heading over to the Abbott house. Billy will advise Jack to be prepared for anything. Once Tucker and Ashley arrive, they'll end up in a living room with Jack, Diane, and Abby Newman Abbott. Abby will insist Diane and Tucker need to go or else their spouses are never going to work through the conflict. Tucker will offer to take Diane to brunch and try to reach their own detente, so she'll get on board and head to society with him. When Diane comes in with Tucker, Billy will lash out at her and act like she's going to destroy everything once she pushes Jack too far. Diane will claim she's lost her appetite and will have tense encounter with Nikki on the way out. Back inside, Tucker will suggest maybe Billy has his own agenda and will think things seem just a little too good to be true. Once Nikki appears, she'll learn Billy and Tucker have seemingly found some common ground when it comes to Diane. Nikki will warn that every plan to take Diane down has failed, so she'll feel like plotting against her only ends in collateral damage. Back at the Abbott house, Ashley will agree to let Jack buy her out of Jabug. That'll surprise Jack, but Ashley will act like she's just tired of all the feuding. Jack will also be willing to tolerate Tucker if Ashley will do the same with Diane, so they'll get on the same page. Since Ashley will really want Jack at her wedding, she'll even agree to let him bring Diane. After Jack and Ashley hug over their truce, Abby will seem taken aback over them coming together so fast. In a moment alone with Jack, Abby will wonder if this is just another one of her mom's ploys, but Jack will think Ashley deserves the benefit of the doubt. At Crimson Lights, Diane will sit down with Audra and confront her over her connection to Kyle Abbott. Audra will act like maybe Kyle needs a break from his whole life, but Diane will insist he needs his family. Furthermore, Diane will think Kyle is still in love with Summer Newman Abbott and that he belongs at Marchetti. Audra will act like she just wants to support Kyle during his crisis, but Diane will think she's a user who puts herself first. Diane will feel confident that whatever's happening between Audra and Kyle will fall apart. Later, Diane will come home to Jack with concerns about Billy playing his part a little too well. It'll leave Diane worried that maybe Ashley has really turned Billy against them. The Young and the Restless spoilers say suspicions about Billy's true motives will continue to swirl, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.